Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We're ready for another great broadcast here. We have the final game in a four-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds have taken the first three of this series. And we'll have our lineups in just a couple minutes. Greetings. We are at Crosley Field in Cincinnati for the fourth and final game of this four-game series. Cincinnati took the first three of this game. And today it's going to be Rick Wise for the Phillies, a right-hander, versus Jim Merritt for the Reds, a southpaw. Both have 9 wins. Let's go with our opening lineups here. For the Phillies, leading off, Larry Heisel in center field. Cookie Rojas batting second. He's at second base. Johnny Callison bats third. He's in right. Dick Allen, the cleanup hitter, at first base. Darren Johnson in left, batting fifth. Tony Taylor back in the lineup. He's batting sixth at third base. Mike Ryan catching, batting seventh. Don Money at short, batting eighth. And Rick Wise, the pitcher, batting ninth. Phillies are in last place, 27 1/2 games behind the first place Pirates. For the Cincinnati Reds, leading off, Pete Rose in right field. Jimmy Stewart bats second. He is playing center. Alex Johnson in left, batting third. Tony Perez, the cleanup hitter, playing third base. At first base, Lee May, batting fifth. Johnny Bench catching, batting sixth. Woody Woodward, the shortstop, batting seventh. Chico Ruiz at second base, batting eighth. And the pitcher, southpaw Jim Merritt, also comes into this game with 9 wins. Reds are 11 games behind the first place Atlanta Braves in the West of the National League, in fourth place. And Kathy Harden has arrived. Oh, Kathy, how are you? Yesterday was a hectic day for me. Today it's smoother, calmer, and I'm looking for a nice leisurely ball game here. Okay, the tweet should be up. Let's go take a look. There it is. The tweet is up and the tweet is good. And the Cincinnati Reds take the field. Leading it off, Larry Heisel. Facing Merritt. Okay, Matt, thank you for the retweet, Kathy Harden. Here's Merritt, he's ready. The windup and the pitch to Heisel. That's 6'11", right-hander. Base hit up the middle for Larry Heisel. And we'll see who Kathy's going for. Sort of indifferent on this one, even though I'd like to see the Reds make up ground. So Heisel singles off to lead it off. A nice leisurely ball game. He's a B, 1-10 with Bench 1-6. And Kathy Harden is for the Reds. Okay, I think I'll go for the Reds. That's not too hard to root for the Reds against the Phillies. Cookie Rojas at the plate. Merritt now from the stretch with Heisel on first, no outs. And the pitch, that's 6'9", right-hander. Fly ball center. And Stewart gets under it. 1 down. Here's Johnny Callison. This will be lefty-lefty. We're so glad to have you all here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Yeah. Merritt now from the stretch. And the pitch to Callison. That's 3-5, left-hander. Grounds it to second. Chico Goes to first, Heisel advances. So it's 2 outs. Heisel is on second base in scoring position for Dick Allen. Clutch situation. Okay, Merritt. The pitch to Dick Allen. That's 1-8, left-hander. Hit deep by Dick. To left field, back to the wall goes Johnson. It is over the wall, a home run. Dick Allen with a 2-run home run to put the Phillies ahead 2-0 here in the first. Let's look at that again, please. 1-8, right-hander against the lefty. Home run 1-19. It's a 6. That's a 2-0 ball game for Dick Allen. That is home run number 15. Allen hit 32 in real world. He was injured for parts of the first half of the season, but he is most likely just a bit underperforming in that category. But it's a 2-0 ball game here. Darren Johnson comes up, 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Merritt now. And the pitch, 4-7 to Johnson, and it's a base hit for DJ. So Merritt getting hit here in the first. Sort of a handicap, if you will. Tony Taylor now back in the lineup. 2 outs, Johnson on first, 2 in after the 2-run blast by Dick Allen. Here's Merritt now, the pitch to Tony Taylor. That's 3-10, left-hander, chops it to second, Chico. Over to May, and the side is retired. But there were 2 runs for the Phillies on 3 hits, a 2-run home run by Big Dick Allen. After a half inning, it's Philadelphia 2 and Cincinnati coming to bat. Now we get a chance to look at Rick Wise. Like Merritt, he comes into the game with 9 wins. Yes, I did. Oh, you're very observant, Kathy Harden. I was hoping you would see that. You know, Kathy Harden, the snooze, she says, I see you put a snooze emoji for tomorrow's morning. I'm going to try to put emojis that fit the games. But we'll muddle through it. Absolutely, Kathy Harden. All right. And leading it off for the Reds here in the bottom of the first, it's Pete Rose. Switch hitter batting left against Wise. Okay, Wise is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Rose. That's 2-6, and he grounds it back to Wise over the first, 1 down. Here's Jimmy Stewart, switch hitter, batting left against Wise. That's true, Kathy Harden. Sometimes those games are surprising. Anything would be anything of value in those games. would be a surprise. Yeah. Here's Stewart at the plate, batting left-handed. Wise winds and delivers 2-11. He flies it to left field, and Darren Johnson under it, 2 down for the Reds here in the bottom of the first. Now Alex Johnson. Beautiful morning for a game of Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball, people. Yeah. Okay, Wise. It winds and the pitch to Johnson. That's 5-6 right-hander. Struck him out. It's a 1-2-3 for Rick Wise. And after one, it's 2-0 Philadelphia over Cincinnati. Some guy made a comment, Kathy Harden, on the Oakland game, the most recent Oakland game, and his comment was Hot Dog Jackson, and then a laughing emoji. So people really listen to these broadcasts. They may not be here in real time. Mike Ryan leads it off. Phil's lead by 2 here, top of the second. Merritt now. The pitch to Ryan. 5-6. Fly ball center. And Stewart has it. 1 away here in the top of the second for Don Money. Wise comes out on deck. Yeah, I thought that was humorous. Yeah. Merritt into his windup and the pitch to Money, 1-5, and that is a double down the line for Money, a stand-up double with 1 out off Merritt. 1-5 double 1-6 against the left-hander. It was a 6, all right. So Money on second with 1 down, and here's Rick Wise. He's a 5 NR, pretty good with the bat as far as pitching goes. Okay, Merritt from the stretch. The pitch to Wise. That's 4-7, right-hander. Base hit! Money rounding third, he comes home. It's 3-0, Phillies. Here's Larry Heisel. Wise on first, 1 out, 1 in. Merritt, the pitch to Heisel. 5-8, right-hander, pops him up to short. Woodward makes the catch. That's 2 away. And now Cookie Rojas. Hot Dog Jackson. It rolls off the tongue, you know, very nicely. Rojas flew to center in the first. 2 outs, Wise on first. And the pitch, 1-7. And he pops it up again to Woodward, who makes the catch, and the side is retired. But there was another run for the Phillies on 2 hits and 1 left on, and we've gone 1.5. It's 3-0 Philadelphia over the Reds. And, you know, there's going to be more coffee made. Just about through with my first pot here. Rick Wise on the mound, retired the Reds in order in the first. Tony Perez leads it off now. that's good coffee. Oh Lord. Kathy Harden, that is good. Okay, Kathy rooting for Cincy. Perez, May, and bench, bottom of the second. Here's Wise. The pitch to Perez now. That's 2-9 right-hander. Struck him out. Second in a row for Rick Wise. That's one down. And here's Lee May. The hitting is very, very deep here for the Cincinnati Reds. Okay, Wise. Winds and delivers. That's 1-9 right-hander. Struck him out! That's 3 strikeouts in a row for Rick Wise. 2 down here in the second. And now Johnny Bench is the batter. Wise throwing heat. Here's Wise now. The pitch to Bench. That's 3-8 right-hander. Base hit to right. So there's the first hit, first base runner for the Reds. Bench with a single to right, thrown in by Callison. Bench on first, 2 down. Woody Woodward, the batter. Here's the pitch from Wise. 4-12 right-hander, grounds it to first. Dick Allen, he's a 4. 3-4, that's going to go through for a base hit. Bench goes to third. So a 2-out rally here for the Reds. Woodward on first, Bench on third, 2 down for Chico Ruiz in a clutch situation. Switch hitter batting left. Wise trying to get out of this. The pitch to Chico. That's 1-8 right-hander. Fly ball center. This should end the inning. Heisel under it, and the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. After 2, 3-0 Philadelphia over the Reds. It's a beautiful morning for a game of Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball. I have multiple viewfinders. I have the actual phone that I'm using to broadcast this game. I have the web base to make sure it's okay. And I have it imposed on TweetDeck, so I can see the tweets coming in as they do, but I don't pay a lot of attention to it. Okay, top of the third, full cup of coffee just about, with Callison leading it off, grounded to second in the first. Merritt has allowed 3 runs in 2 innings. He's due up next inning to lead it off for the Reds. Here's the pitch from Merritt now. That's 1-8 left-hander, hit deep in the gap, and that's going to be a double for Callison. And there's action in the Reds bullpen. This is really not exactly. Granger pitched in real world in this game, but it's a little early for him. George Culver is warming. George Culver is warming in the bullpen. We'll save Granger for later if needed. Here comes Dick Allen. 2-run home run in the first. It's 3-0 Phillies. Callison with a leadoff double. Allen at the plate. Merritt from the stretch. And the pitch, 2-5. And he struck him out. That's the first strikeout for Jim Merritt today. 1 down. And here comes Darren Johnson, who singled and was left on in the first inning. Okay, Merritt now from the stretch. The pitch to DJ. That's 3-6, left-hander, and that's a ground ball to first, stopped by May. He'll take it to the bag. Callison will go to third. Nice play by Lee May. Saved the base hit there. A ground ball to first. 2 outs with Callison on third base. Tony Taylor now. Jim Merritt trying to get out of this. I mean, he's really having problems today. Here's the pitch to Taylor. 4-9, right-hander, struck him out. Second strikeout for Merritt. The side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. Middle of the third. 3-0 Philadelphia. And they'll let Merritt hit. It's early, Kathy Harden. It's very, very early. Pitchers don't grow on trees, relief pitchers. So Rick Wise will lead it on the mound, and Merritt leads it off here, bottom of the third. Then we go back to the top of the order. Merritt a 2 NL, his first plate appearance in the ball game. Here's Wise. The pitch to Merritt. That's 5-8, left-hander. Grounds it to second for Rojas. He's a 2. And he throws him out, 1 away. Back to the top of the order. And Pete Rose leads it off. Comes up. Switch hitter batting left. He grounded back to Wise in the first. 4-5, left-handed. Hits it deep. And that's in the gap for a double. Rose, stand-up double with 1 out. And Jimmy Stewart comes up. Johnson on deck. Stewart is a switch hitter. He'll bat left against Wise. Here's the pitch to Stewart. 2-6. Grounds it to second, and Rose will hold. 2 outs. And Alex Johnson comes up in a clutch situation. 2 outs, Rose in scoring position. Wise trying to get out of this. Here's Wise now. Pitch to Alex Johnson. Whoa, 6-12. Grounds it to third. Taylor over to Dick Allen, and the side is retired. No runs. The double by Rose left on base. We've gone 3. And it's 3-0 Philadelphia. But don't count these Reds out. Kathy Harden knows the hitting is deep. Here's Merritt's 4th inning. Top of the 4th. I may play a game later today. I may play a night game. You know, I find that unless I have a focused topic for Twitter Spaces, it it's really not very good for me. So we'll see how I feel. Mike Ryan will lead it off for the Phillies here. 3-0 Philadelphia. Ryan at the plate. Merritt, the windup, and the pitch. 2-7. He grounds it to short for Woodward. 1 down. Now Don Money, he doubled and scored in the second. Nice to see Don Money swinging the bat a little bit. Wise on deck. He knocked Money home with a base hit. Oh, that's good coffee. Here's Merritt now, the pitch to Money. 4-6. And there is a base hit by Money. His second of the ball game. He's 2 for 2 now. 4-6 single off of Merritt. And Rick Wise, the batter, a 5 NR. He singled, knocked home Money in the second. Here's Merritt working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Wise. That's 5-3, right-hander, fly ball left. Johnson, Alex Johnson going back. He's a 4. Can he get this? Reroll. 14-4. No, it drops in for a base hit. And Money goes to third. Wise with his second hit of the ball game. First and third, one out. And here's Heisel. Heisel 1 for 2. Single came home on Allen's home run. And the pitch to Heisel now. 6-8, right-hander, struck him out. Number 3 for Merritt. And it's 2 outs. For Cookie Rojas, 0 for 2 with first and third 2 down. Top of the fourth, Phil's lead by 3. We'll make more coffee after this. Okay, Merritt, the pitch to Rojas. That's 2-3, left-hander. There's a base hit up the middle for Cookie Rojas. Money scores. Wise goes to second and holds. So Merritt allows his 4th run of the ball game. A 2-out single by Cookie Rojas. Maybe this is not the day for Cincinnati. They did win the first 3 of this series. And the Reds have won. Yep. Okay, first and second 2 out, and here's Callison. Merritt trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch. Oh, 2-4. Pops it up to second base. And Chico makes the catch. The side is out, but another run for the Phillies. On 3 singles and 2 left on after 3.5. It's a 4-0 ball game. Meanwhile, Rick Wise throwing shutout baseball through 3. And we will make some coffee very quickly. Stand by. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh. Lord help me. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have much coffee left. I gotta buy some today. I have enough to make a... Jesus Christ. Let's see what we got here. Oh. There's two. Oh. I got enough to make eight cups. But you know, 8 cups is like 2 cups to make. Really. Got enough to get through this ball game. Woo. That's too bad. Okay, the coffee is brewing. What little there is of it. Tony Perez leads it off for the Reds. Here's Wise now. The pitch to Perez. That's 5-4 right-hander. Grounds it to third for Taylor. He's a 3. 11-3, and he throws him out. 1 down. Now Big Lee May. It's 4-0 Phillies. Here's the pitch to May. 6-4 right-hander flies to center. Heisel, he's a 3. 1-3 makes the catch. 2 down for Johnny Bench. Bench singled in the second. Wise winds and deals. 2-8. Whoa, it's hit deep by Bench. Oh my, to center. Heisel, it's gone. Bench has hit a solo home run here in the bottom of the 4th to put the Reds on the board. It was 2-8. 1-16, it was a 9. Johnny Bench, a solo home run. So the Reds are on the board. For Bench. That is home run number 16 for Johnny Bench in this season. Number 16 for Johnny Bench. And it's a 4-1 ball game. And here's Woody Woodward. With 2 outs, nobody on. Singled in the second. Here's Wise now. The pitch to Woodward. That's 6-6. And he flies it to right field. And Callison makes the catch. The side is retired. But there was 1 run, 1 hit. The solo blast by Bench. And after 4, it's Philadelphia 4, Cincinnati 1. Dick Allen leads it off here. He hit a 2-run home run in the first, then struck out by Merritt. Okay, Merritt is ready. The wind-up, the pitch to Dick Allen. 5'10 right-hander, grounds it to short. Woodward, a 3. 18-3, that's a re-roll. Slow motion here. 19-3, that's a re-roll. Very slow motion here. 5-3, and he throws him out. So that was a tough one, but Woodward got it. 1 down. Here's DJ. DJ 1-for-2. See if Merritt can calm down. Here's the pitch to Johnson. Right-hander, 6-4, flies it to left in between homers. And Alex Johnson makes the catch. That's 2 away for Tony Taylor. Taylor 0-for-2. Merritt winds and deals. That's 1-9 left-hander. Grounds it to short. Woodward. Over to Lee May. It's a 1-2-3 for Merritt. They're going to keep him in this ball game. It is 4-1, but Merritt retires the side in order. It'll be Chico, Merritt, and then back to the top of the order. Here's Chico Ruiz, flew to center in the second. Coffee brewing. Okay, Wise winds and the pitch to Chico. That's 4-9, left-hander, walked him. Chico on first. Wise, and here comes Merritt. He's an A bunter. Let's see if the infield will be pulled in for that. Yes, he's a B bunter, and he lays it down. Whoa, 7B. That looks like that's a beauty. Yes, it is. It's hit to first. Dick Allen has to toss it to Wise, covering the bag. And Chico goes to second. A sacrifice bunt by Merritt. So Chico on second with 1 down, and here comes Pete Rose. And here's Rose. Switch hitter, batting left. Wise from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's 5-9. Left-handed, struck him out. That's the 4th strikeout for Rick Wise today, and a big one. And here's Jimmy Stewart. Switch hitter batting left against Wise. He's 0-for-2. It's Chico on second. And the pitch. 2-6. Grounds it to second. Rojas to Dick Allen. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, the walk to Chico. And he was left on base after 5. It's 4-1 Philadelphia. Still plenty of time. Merritt retired the side in order in the 5th. We'll see how he fares. His endurance inning is the 7th. That coffee is brewing. It'll be Ryan, Money, and Wise. Ryan 0-for-2 today. And Kathy Harden, I said that coffee is brewing. And I'm going to go get myself a cup. Let's get some coffee. Let's get some hot stuff going. There we go. So you get at least 2 good cups out of that. They call it 8. I call it 2.5. Those little cups are like tiny teacups is what they purport to be a cup. To me, a cup is a mug full of hot coffee. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, Lord Christ. We got that coffee, Kathy Harden. And we'll see how Merritt fares here. Top of the 6, Mike Ryan steps in. Merritt gets the sign from bench. He winds and deals. 1-5, fly ball left field. Alex Johnson gloves it, 1 down. Money and Wise are 4 for 4 today. The 8th and 9th batters. Money 2 for 2, a double and scored, a single and scored. Money having a good day. Wise on deck. Merritt winds, and the pitch to Money. 2-11 left-handed, grounds it to short. Woodward to May. 2 down. And it's Rick Wise with 2 singles today. Knocked in a run. Oh, that's good coffee. Whoa. The pitch from Merritt. 2-5 struck him out. And that's number 4 from Merritt. He's retired, 7 in order. So he had a tough start, but he's keeping the Reds in this ball game. Here's Rick Wise now. Johnson, Perez, and May. Johnson is 0 for 2. Johnson, Perez, and May 0 for 6 combined thus far. You need some hitting there. Here's Wise. The pitch to Johnson. 3-6. Fly ball center. And Heisel is under it. 1 away. And here's Tony Perez, 0 for 2. Struck out and grounded to third. Oh. Wise into his windup, and the pitch to Perez. That's 5-11. Right-hander grounds it to third. Taylor has it, 2 down. My goodness, Rick Wise. And Lee May 0 for 2. Struck out, flew to center. Here's the pitch to May. That's 3-3 right-hander. Hit him. Wise hits May with a pitch. He's on first. And here comes Bench again. 2 for 2, singled left on, hit a solo blast for the only run by Cincinnati today. Wise will work from the stretch. Pitch to Bench. 2-2. Grounds it to short for Money. Over to Dick Allen, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits. The hit by pitch left on. We've gone 6. It's 4-1 Philadelphia, Kathy Harvey. Okay, Merritt faces the top of the order. Culver has warmed up. He's sitting down now, but he's available. This is Merritt's endurance inning. Heisel leads it off 1 for 3. Singled and scored on the 2-run home run by Dick Allen in the first. Here's Merritt into his windup. Pitch to Heisel. 6-4 right-hander. Fly ball left, again sandwiched. And it's caught by Alex Johnson, 1 down. Look at those home runs. Here's Cookie Rojas, 1 for 3. Callison on deck. Merritt into his windup, and the pitch to Rojas. 5'9" right-hander, fly ball right field. Rose makes the catch. Throws it back in, 2 down for Callison. 1 for 3, doubled in the third, left on. Callison, a left-handed hitter. It's lefty-lefty here. Here's the pitch from Merritt. That's 6'7", left-handed. Struck him out. Number 5 for Merritt. Another 1, 2, 3. He's retired 10 in order after the rough start. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Rick Wise leads it off. Pitching now. Woodward will lead it off. 1 for 2. We'll see if Merritt hits. Probably not, unless there's 2 outs. Nobody on. Here's the pitch to Woodward. That's 2-7. Grounds it to short, 1 away. And here's Chico Ruiz, switch hitter, batting left against Wise. Wise winds, and the pitch to Chico. That's 3-6, right-hander, and that's a ground ball back to Wise, who throws him out. So with 2 outs, they'll let Merritt hit. I know that may seem a little bizarre to you, Kathy Harden, but this was back in '69. It's 2 outs, nobody on, and Merritt has retired 10 in order. Here's the pitch from Wise. 6'6", left-hander, fly ball center. And Heisel makes the catch. It's a 1, 2, 3 for Wise. We're heading to the 8th. And on that note, folks, I am going to clean out my blowhole. And we'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes. It'll be Dick Allen, Darren Johnson, and Tony Taylor, top of the 8th. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman with Kathy Harden. Phillies trying to avoid a sweep. Cincinnati won the first 3 of this 4-game series. Phillies lead it 4-1 now. I'll be back. Thank you, Kathy Harden. Oh, Lord Christ. Whew. Oh my goodness, please. Okay, we're back. Don't count these Reds out. These explosive Cincinnati Reds. Let me refill that coffee. Lord. Okay. And I have a little left. Merritt on the mound. He's retired 10 in order after allowing 4 runs through 4. It's 4-1 Philadelphia. Dick Allen leads it off here. Okay, Merritt is ready. Here's the pitch to Allen. That's 2-6. He struck him out. That's 11 in a row for Jim Merritt. And here's Darren Johnson, 1 for 3. It'll be the top of the order for the Reds in the 8th. Here's the pitch to Johnson. That's 5-8 right-handed. Pops it up to short. And Woodward makes the catch. That's 12 in order by Jim Merritt. And now Tony Taylor comes up 0 for 3. I feel something here, Kathy Harden. I feel like the Reds are going to come back. Here's the pitch to Taylor. That's 4-7 right-hander. Base hit by Taylor. That breaks up the streak. Taylor on first, 2 down. He's a B, 1 to 10, 1 to 6 with Bench's arm. And Mike Ryan, the Phillies catcher. Taylor with a short lead on first. Merritt throws back. Taylor back in time. Oh, that's good coffee. Here's the pitch to Ryan. That's 6-12 right-handed. Grounds it back to Merritt. He's a 4. 14-4. Can he get this? No, he boots it. Oh, an error by Jim Merritt. He booted that. First and second with 2 down. For Don Money, 2 for 3. Doubled and scored, singled and scored. Wise comes out on deck. Merritt trying to get out of this. He can't afford to let up anything more. Here's the pitch to Money. 5-11 right-hander, chops it to first. May a 3 on the chopper. 8-3, and he takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, an error, 2 left. We're heading to the top of the 8th for the bottom of the 8th for the top of the Reds order. Rick Wise has gone all the way, as has Merritt. Rose leads it off 1 for 3. Switch hitter batting left against Wise. Reds down by 3 here. Pitch to Rose. That's 5-6 left-handed, and that is a base hit by Rose. His second hit of the game. Rose on with a base hit to right. He was batting left-handed. Here's Jimmy Stewart, 0 for 3. Johnson on deck. Stewart, Johnson, and Rose and May combined 0 for 11 with a hit by pitch. That's got to change if the Reds want to come back here. Mike Terranova has arrived. We're so glad to see you, Mike. Welcome. It's 4-0 Philadelphia. 4-1 Philadelphia. Wise and Merritt going at it. Rose has singled here in the top of the 8th, no outs. Stewart at the plate. Here's the pitch to Stewart now. That's 3-4 right-hander. Walked him. And there's action in the bullpen. One more hit or walk, and Wise is fatigued. So there's a very interesting development here, Kathy Harden. Wilson and Boozer pitched last game. Turk Farrell is warming. He's a right-handed pitcher. Turk Farrell, if needed. Stewart on first, Rose on second, nobody out. Alex Johnson now at the plate. Johnson is the tying run at the plate. Wise from the stretch, the pitch to Johnson. That's 6-7 right-hander, fly ball center. And Heisel makes the catch, the runners hold. It's a beautiful morning for Strat-O-Matic baseball, and in particular Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Tony Perez steps up 0 for 3, 1 out, first and second. Tony is the tying run at the plate. Here's Wise. The pitch to Perez. That's 1-8, and it's hit deep. Oh my. And there it goes. Tony Perez has tied up the ball game, Kathy Harden. Oh my, oh my. A 3-run home run off Rick Wise, and that's going to do it for Rick Wise. A 3-run blast by Perez, and the fans are going crazy. Oh, Lord, Kathy Harden. I told you I felt something was going on. For Tony Perez, that's number 22. That puts him ahead of Ernie Banks, who had 21. Oh, the fans are cheering here. Let me make this adjustment. Tony Perez with a 3-run. I had a feeling he would hit a home run. Kathy Harden. Tony Perez, number 22. And a big one, I might say. Tony had 37 in real world, so he's underperforming in that department. But this one was a goner. Let's look at that again. 1-8 off Wise. It's a right-hander home run, clean as a baby's ass. Mr. Perota, good morning to you. Tony Perez has just tied the ball game with a 3-run home run. And that's it for Rick Wise. How do you like that? Knocked out of the box by reaching fatigue. And Turk Farrell is coming in from the dugout. Wise pitched 7 1/3 innings. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. He walked 2, struck out 4, and he cleaned the bases with that one, so we're going to close him out with 4 earned runs. The Eagle has landed. Mr. Perota, Eagle Eye Perota has arrived. And Turk Farrell has arrived. He's taken his warm-ups. There's 1 out, nobody on. Lee May, Bench, and Woodward are due up next. Okay, Farrell is ready here. If we go into extras, I'm going to have to go across the street 50 yards to get some new coffee. That's all there is to it. Coke bottom glasses. Wow. Okay, Lee May steps in. It's 1 out, nobody on. Farrell in for Wise. I don't believe Wise can lose this now because he's got no one on base, but he cannot win this. Here's the pitch to May now. 3-11, right-hander, base hit to left. So May is on. Thrown in by Darren Johnson and Johnny Bench, who hit a solo home run. Don't worry about those glasses, Mr. Perota. We'll take you just the way you are. Bench 2 for 3, single left on, solo home run, grounded to short. May on first, one down, Farrell from the stretch. 6-8, and that's going to be a base hit by Bench. And May will go to third. Lord. So the Reds have a chance to go ahead here. First and third, one down for Woody Woodward, and the infield is back. Big comeback here by the Reds here in the 8th. Okay, Farrell. The pitch to Woodward. That 6-6 right-hander struck him out. So it's 2 away for Chico. Chico flew to center, walked left on, and grounded to the pitcher. He's 0 for 3 today. 0 for 2, I'm sorry. Chico has a chance, clutch situation. Farrell from the stretch. Chico, switch hitter, batting left, 3-7, and there's a base hit. The go-ahead run scores. May comes home. Bench goes to third. So Farrell having big problems here. And there's action in the Phillies bullpen. Jeff James is warming up. I'm sorry, Al Raffo. Is warming up. Al Raffo. So Raffo warming. Farrell is now the loser of record in this ball game. 4 runs in for Cincinnati. It's 5-4 Cincinnati. Here's Chico, switch hitter, batting left. Farrell. I'm sorry. Merritt. And it's really something. They stayed with Merritt in this ball game, first and third. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt. It's Chico on first, Bench on third, 2 outs. Pitch to Merritt. 6'5", left-hander, and that is a line out to second base caught by Rojas, and the side is retired. But 4 big runs for the Reds. And Jim Merritt looking for the win here. There'll be a hitter for Farrell. He pitched 2/3. He's the loser of record. Wow, 3 hits. And let's see who's going to hit here for the Phillies. Merritt trying to finish this up. My Lord, what a lineup. You know, Rick Joseph pinch hit in this game in Real World, and he's actually the best hitter to do just that in this game. And I only remember that because I saw it when I looked at the box score. Rick Joseph is pinch hitting. In fact, I believe I'm not sure who he pinched, but you can go look yourself. Rick Joseph is coming up. Phillies down by 1. He's a right-handed hitter facing the southpaw Merritt. And here we go now. Here's Merritt. The pitch to Joseph. 2-8. And that is a base hit by Joseph. So that's the tying run. And John Briggs is coming in to run for Rick Joseph. Any little bit helps. So John Briggs is the runner. And Larry Heisel comes to the plate. Merritt from the stretch here. Heisel 1 for 4. Here's the pitch. That's 3-11, left-handed, base hit to left. Briggs rounding second, 1-14, +2, 1-16. And he's going. They're going to hold him. Oh my. They held him on that. Third base coach holding Briggs. First and third. And here's Cookie Rojas. Infield is in. Rojas 1 for 4. Merritt from the stretch. One more hit or walk, and he's fatigued. Granger warming. Pitch to Rojas. 4-5, right-hander. Struck him out. Oh, that's number 7 for Merritt. Oh, the Phils are hanging. Oh, Merritt strikes him out. That'll be 1 down. I'm sorry, it's first and second. 1 out. Just to clarify. And here's Johnny Callison, lefty here. And I have some coffee ready. I have some coffee left. And it's a full cup. It's a full cup. Heisel on first, Briggs on second, 1 down. Callison at the plate. Here's Merritt from the stretch and the pitch. That's 1-5, left-handed, base hit. Tie ball game. And that's it for Jim Merritt. It's now a 5-5 ball game, Kathy Harden. By the way, Rose due up next inning. And I still have coffee. Merritt is out. Granger is in. He pitched in this game in real world. So we'll wait for Wayne Granger to come out. Merritt pitched 8 1/3 innings. He can lose it. He cannot win it, if I'm not mistaken. Merritt allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hits. He walked not one batter. 7 strikeouts. He's allowed 5 runs. It's a very good game, Kathy Arden. But he's responsible for first and third, the go-ahead run. And Wayne Granger is on the mound. It's first and third, still 1 out for Dick Allen. The infield is back. It's a 5-5 ball game. Out. Okay, Granger, the pitch to Dick Allen. 3-7, struck him out. Allen goes down swinging. So it's 2 outs. And Darren Johnson with a chance to put the Phillies ahead. DJ, 1 for 4 today. Okay, Granger with first and third 2 down. Pitch to DJ. 5-5. Right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. It's a 5-5 ball game. Merritt gets charged with 5 runs. Wait a minute, what did I do wrong here? Oh, Farrell allowed 1 run. I'm surprised you didn't pick up on that, Mr. Perotti, even though you're probably preoccupied. Turk Farrell. Wait a minute. There's a new pitcher coming in for the Phillies. Excuse my... Al Raffo, as I had said. Al Raffo is coming in after the pinch hitter for Farrell, which was the tying run. Joseph singled and Briggs ran for him. Farrell taking his warm-ups, and he has the pleasure of facing the top of this order, Rose, Stewart, and Johnson. We're all tied up at 5. Okay, here comes Pete Rose, switch hitter, batting left against Raffo. Raffo is ready. Here's the windups. Rose, switch hitter, batting left, and the pitch. That's 1-6, and that is going to be a double down the line for Rose. He's 3 for 5 today. Rose is the winning run on second. Doesn't get much better than this, Kathy Horton. Rose on second with a leadoff double off Raffo. And here's Jimmy Stewart now. Stewart 0 for 3, walked and scored. Raffo from the stretch. The pitch to Stewart. Oh, Mr. Terranova too late. 6-7, grounds it to second. That's Rojas. He's a 2. I was thinking of it, Mr. Terranova. That's 6-2, and he throws him out. Rose holds. I was thinking of it, Mr. Terranova. A 6-7 ground ball to second with Rojas. 6-2, he's out. So it's one away. But the Reds will get two more chances, Mr. Terranova. Here's Alex Johnson. Johnson 0 for 4. Here's Raffo from the scratch. The pitch to Johnson. 4-7 right-hander, walked him. I don't know that that's even good because that sets up the double. Here's Tony Perez. Baseball Demos predicts Rose will score the winning run. Here's Tony with one out, first and second. Raffo. Remember, Tony hit the 3-run homer to tie up this ball game. Raffo from the stretch. The pitch to Perez. 6-7 right-hander. Grounder to second again, Rojas. This might be 17-2. And he turns the double play. We're going to extra innings. Yeah. We're going to extra innings. No runs, one hit, a walk, one left. After 9, 5-5 ball game. How do you like that? The Reds take a 5-4 lead, only to have the Phillies tie it up top of the ninth. And we're going to extras. I have coffee to get me through an inning. Wayne Granger will take the mound to face Tony Taylor here. Absolutely. Days of wine and roses. Oh, Lord help me. Tony Taylor, 1 for 4 today. Granger came in for Merritt and struck out 2 batters. Here's Taylor. The pitch from Granger. That's 2-7. Grounds it to short, Woodward. To May, 1 down. Now here's Mike Ryan. Ryan 0 for 4 reached on an error by Merritt. That's good coffee. Here's the pitch to Ryan. That 6-9 right-handed struck him out. That's the 3rd for Granger. And Don Money, 2 for 4 today. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 10th. Tied at 5. The 1911 set is very intriguing, Mr. Baseball Demos. And I'm using it as a novelty at this point because I'm really into this 69 replay. I do have a game Saturday. At this time, I'm doing just about 1 game a week. Oh, is that right, Mr. Perota? What happened? Did he overuse him or what? How was he ruined? I guess I could look that up myself. 2 outs, nobody on, Money at the plate. Here's Granger. Pitch to Money, 3-7, and he chops it to short, and Woodward has it. And it's another one, it's a 1-2-3. Granger has retired the first 5 batters he's faced. We're in the middle of the 10th. It's a 5-5 ball game. Here's Raffo now. His 2nd inning of relief. His endurance inning is the third. He's due up in the 11th, if there is an 11th. It's going to be Lee May, Johnny Bench, and Woody Woodward for the Reds in the bottom of the 10th. May leads it off. May 1 for 3, hit by a pitch, singled and scored what was the go-ahead run. Then the Phillies tied it up. Here's Raffo now. The pitch to May. 3-9. Hit deep by May to left. Back goes Johnson. It's gone. The game is over. A walk-off home run by Lee May. The fans are going crazy. Let's look at that again. 3-9 off Raffo. Clean as a baby's ass. Clean as a baby's ass, Mr. Perota. What a finish. The final score, Cincinnati Reds 6, Philadelphia Phillies 5. For Lee May. With a walk-off home run, his 18th home run of the season. And we'll wait for Mr. Perota. I forgot to put Granger in here. The winner is Granger. He pitched 1 2/3, faced 5 batters, retired them all. Mr. Perota has given, I guess, multiple stars of the game. Bench, Perez, May, and Granger. Granger, Bench, May, and Perez. Perez with a 3-run home run. And it's a good call by Mr. Perota. Granger pitched 1 2/3, faced 5 batters, retired them all. 3 strikeouts for the win. Raffo gets the loss. He pitched 1 inning, 2 hits, walked once, allowed 1 run, the winning run. Reds 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. Phillies 5 runs, 13 hits, out hit by 2 and lost, no errors. What a ball game. The Reds sweep the series. A 4-game sweep for the Cincinnati Reds. This was a very nice ball game. Lots of things happened. And I enjoyed it very much. Kathy Harden, as always, you're the best. Mr. Eagle Eye Perota. You have a great day, Kathy Harden, Mr. Perota, Mr. Demos, Mike Terranova. Stay strong, everybody. And if I don't update anything, I'll catch you all tomorrow.